Okay, today we're going to do chapter 5.4 solving simultaneous linear equations by using the elimination method. Okay, these three steps are here. Alright, so step 1 is arrange both equations to the form ax plus by equals to c. Basically, right, anything with x you put on the left hand side, any term with a y you put on the left hand side, and then the numbers will just all go to the right hand side. That's what step 1 means. Step 2 is eliminate x or y by subtracting the two equations. Okay, for example, if you want to eliminate x, right, same sign, same value, we subtract, different sign, same value, we will add. Later on during the examples itself, I will show you what this means by same sign, same value, different sign, same value. Alright, and finally we use substitution to find the value of the other variable. Okay, without much further ado, let's now begin, alright, with the examples. Alright, now let's go to the camera. Okay, the first example that I want to show you is this. Okay, we want to solve the simultaneous equations. This is example 1. Okay, first and foremost, right, notice that the one that we want to eliminate here will be y. Okay, how come I want to eliminate y? Notice that y has the same value, 2 and 2. However, they have different sign. Remember, as we have seen in the previous screen, same value, different sign, we will add the two equations. So now I have equation 1, equation 2. So I'll add equation 1 to equation 2. 5x plus 6x, you add them together gives you 11x. 2y plus minus 2y, okay, you add 2y and negative 2y, you get no y. 18 and 26 will give you 44. Notice by this step my equation has eliminated y, there's only x, so quite easy to solve for x. Divide both sides by 11, you get x is equals to 4. Then how do you want to solve this? We sub x equals to 4 into either 1 or 2, up to you. Okay, I'll choose 1. So 5 times 4 plus 2y is equals to 18. 2y is negative 2. Y is equals to negative 1. And we have solved our first pair of simultaneous equations by using the elimination method. Let me give you another example now. Example 2. Solve the simultaneous equations. Okay, and what we have here is this. We have 18x plus 26y is equals to negative 2, and 18x plus 33y is equals to 12. Equation 1, equation 2. First thing we look for is we see what we want to eliminate. In this case, we want to eliminate x. Why? Because we look for same value. 18x and 18x is same value. Same value, but notice that they both have the same sign, positive and positive. So as we have seen from the previous screen, same value, same sign, we will subtract the equations. So what I do is I take equation 1 minus equation 2. 18x minus 18x is no x. 26y minus 33 minus positive 33y is negative 7y. 26 minus 33, okay, is negative 7y. Negative 2 minus 12 gives you negative 14. Notice that we have already eliminated x. Dividing both sides by negative 7, I get y equals to 2. Then we use substitution, step 3. Okay, sub y equals to 2 into 1. So 18x plus 26 times 2 equals to negative 2. 18x equals to negative, this 52, negative 54, and x is equals to negative 3. And we have solved our next pair of equations, okay, simultaneously using the elimination method. I will give you another 2 more examples for this chapter. Alright, now we have the next example, example 3 on solving simultaneous equations by elimination. Okay, notice now, right, that if you look at the two equations, there is no same value for any of the variables. For example, this is 3x, this is 4x, this is 1y, this is 5y. In that case, right, what we have to do is we have to create the same value. Okay, how do we create the same value? So in this case, the easiest way is probably to modify y so that we get 5y as well, the same value, so that we can do elimination. So what I do now is this: I take equation 1, I multiply by 5, because this is 1y, I want to create the 5y here. So equation 1 times 5 means everything in equation 1 is multiplied by 5. So I get 15x plus 5y equals to negative 12 times 5 is negative 60. That is equation 3. Now I just write equation 2 below. Notice that I've created the same value. Okay, same value, same sign. We will subtract. So I take equation 3 minus equation 2. 15x minus 4x is 11x. 5y and 5y eliminates. Here's where we be careful. Negative 60 minus negative 38. Negative and negative gives me positive. So it is negative 60 plus 38 gives me negative 22. And x will give me negative 2. Then we just simply substitute into either equation 1 or 2, okay, to get my y value. So I sub x equals to negative 2 into equation 1. So 3 times negative 2 plus y is negative 12, negative 6. And y you solve will give you negative 6. And that is example 3. Now I will show you another example, example 4. This one's a bit more difficult. If you notice straight away, right, there is nothing common here. Everything is in fractions and all. So the first order of business that we can do to help ourselves is to simplify everything. So for all of this, okay, maybe the lowest common denominator is 6. Okay, the lowest common is 3. Okay, so lowest common denominator is 6, correct? So I multiply throughout by 6. So x over 6 times 6 gives me x. Y over 3 times 6 will give me 2y equals to 24. Okay, this part here, the equation is a bit more simplified. Lowest common denominator here is 12. So I multiply throughout by 12. I'll get x. 12 and 3 will eliminate, give me 4 times 2y gives me 8y equals to 48. Okay, once I have done this already, you notice that my equations, right, are already somewhat in order already, because x and x, okay, is same value, same sign. So what I can do is simply we take equation 1 minus equation 2. Okay, or in this case you can actually take 2 minus 1, it's the same thing. Okay, why don't we take 2 minus 1? Why I take 2 minus 1? Because this is x. 8y minus 2y gives me positive 6y. If I take 1 minus 2, I get 2y minus 8y. It gives me negative 6y. So I must well take 2 minus 1 to get a positive y value. So 2 minus 1, x minus x is 0x. 8y minus 2y gives me 6y. 48 minus 24 gives me 24. And y is equals to 4. You substitute y equals to 4 into equation 1 down there. X plus 2 times 4 is equals to 24. So x equals to 24 minus 8. X is equals to 16. And I have solved. And these are the 4 examples that should help you to understand this chapter of solving simultaneous equations by elimination. Thank you for watching.